womp womp. Womp womp womp. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? As you know, with that song, we all know I'm going to be doing another James Charles video because we know it's that time, that drill. I did a James Charles video previously beforehand, and it was pretty accurate. It reflected a lot of what was going on with the first Jeffree Star video that I did, which, you know, lots of people were shook because it was very accurate and pretty detailed, okay? So I just figured we might as well just have a little bit of fun, go ahead and do another James Charles video. So the deck I'm going to be using, it is the Trippin' Weight Tarot deck, just in case if you were wondering. So I don't know James Charles. I don't know him personally. I'm not a fan of his work. I don't hate him. He's just too young. He's just not my demographic. You know, there was things that he did previously before the whole, you know, Dramageddon thing, things that I did not like. I won't get into that. But I think for the most part, he has been trying to change. You know, I think that James Charles has been trying to change, or at least attempt to as much as he can. So this is you know, it's a general collective reading. So, and usually my predictions, they come true usually like a month later. Usually that's how it kind of works. So, okay. So I know he's a Gemini, just like me. Okay, so this is going to be a general collective reading for James Charles, as like Rich Lux likes to say. I cannot, whenever I hear James Charles' name, I can never hear James Charles. I hear Rich Lux saying, James Charles, right? You know, like it almost says like churro, you know, Charles, you know, James Charles, you know, it's just like, oh my God, he's like a little yippy dog. Okay, so this is going to be a general this is going to be a tarot reading for James Charles. If you find this whole thing amusing, you like what the fuck I say, whatever, make sure you comment down below, okay? Make sure that you share the video, you know, and this is all just for fun. This is not to be mean towards him or anything like that. So this is going to be just a general, this is going to be a tarot reading for James Charles. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. There's way too many cards all over the place. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so I have the 5 of Swords reversed for James. I have the 2 of Cups. I also have the 9 of Swords reversed. Oh, okay. Okay, I have the 6 of Swords. I'm also seeing the Page of Wands reverse. Okay, oh, those are way too many cards. I can't take those. Okay, I have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, I have the Queen of Pentacles reverse, followed by the Tower card here. Oh, okay. I may have to dive deeper into that. We'll see about that. Okay, so the overall vibe, the bottom of the deck I have for James Charles is going to be the Hangman here. Okay, so this is going to be a Pisces vibe. But there is a decision that he needs to make, and this is something that he has to be Vulcan-like, okay? He has to be very logical. He cannot he cannot react emotionally to this. Just like that Dramageddon video that he did when he snapped back over to Jeffree Star, right? It has to be very logical, planned out, stating the facts, pointing things out, stuff like that, okay? So, he's going to have to really analyze and make sure, because once he pulls the trigger on it, then it is going to be a big deal. I don't know if he has like a Pisces moon or Pisces rising in his chart, because the butterflies are always like those are like swords, because it's all about communication. So it feels like he's waiting for some sort of communication. He's waiting for some sort of truth to be revealed, is also what I'm sensing. Okay, so I do have the Five of Swords reverse. So this is a falling out. This is going to be with more than one individual. Now, this could be pertaining to collaborations with people. This could be from people from his past. But I'm looking at it a little bit more towards his future. It feels like this is a falling out. Now, this could be a business deal that falls through. So, for an example, maybe Morphe drops him or whatever. They stop carrying the palette, whatever. You know, they no longer carry the palette, whatever the case may be. You know, so he's going to have to do like another business deal or a tie, it feels like. There could be another scandal which happens with him. Another scandal what happens because there's more than one person walking away or more than one person is speaking their truth. Now, this could be him speaking his truth. He could be finding out. Now, I'm thinking, because this first laid out, for me, the first vibe I got was that he's in a secret relationship. That James Charles has been dating somebody. He did not want to make it public that he was in a relationship because, of course, you know, it's kind of new and fresh. They've been dating for a while. I don't think it's been like a year or so. I think it's definitely been less than a year. I would be surprised if it was 6 to 8 months because we all know when you are 19, 20, 21 at that time, that is forever, ever time, right? It feels like this was a relationship he was keeping on the DL because if things fell through, he did not want it on social media, all over the place, all over that platform, which I totally get. I think that was a very smart move that he made the relationship private, okay? I feel like this is him speaking his truth because it is the Swords card here with the Two of Cups. This is a falling out of a relationship, okay? And it feels like, it does not necessarily mean that this person was cheating, okay? This is not necessarily meaning that. It could be that maybe the person was no longer in love with, the feeling was not mutual, okay? And this person may have jumped back to their relationship with an ex, is what I'm sensing. Now now with the Nine of Swords here reversed, this is going to be his energy. This is Gemini card. He's realizing his nightmare is true. It's a reality, you know? And I think with James, he was afraid to speak his truth or he was afraid to stand his ground because once he finally said it, then it becomes official, you know? And him standing his ground, because this is something that he's made a decision on for quite some time. And his truth is going to be spoken out, okay? And he's going to be in his head. He was in his head. And now it's going to be a lot. There's pain, but at the same time, he's able to move on very quickly because he's a Gemini. That's just how they work. Now I'm grieving and now I'm not. So that's how he is with his heart on his sleeve, but he's still moving on because I feel like with this relationship was different than the other ones. This was a first real authentic relationship. I do feel like the relationship he was with was somebody that was not questioning their sexuality. I don't feel like this person was questioning their sexuality. I think this person was very confident within their sexuality. So, and I think that's what was different. And this person was not ashamed to be in that relationship, that kind of thing, you know? So it was like it's a breakup, but I feel like it was a little bit more of a positive, if that makes any sense. It was a breakup, but you know, it was a nice, good chapter, right? Now the Page of Wands reversed is some bad news. Okay. Moving on, there's no action, things of that nature. Okay. I do feel like if there is some sort of scandal that James Charles is in, he may lose out on a collab or a business deal because of it. But I think that will only be just a small temporary setback because one small minor business deal that may fall through, there's going to be a much bigger business deal that he's going to take and he's going to be much more successful in. The Two of Pentacles here, I'm seeing he is doing a lot of business deals. So he could be, he's wearing a lot of hats on his head. So he's like a producer, you know, he is a makeup artist. He has his own channel. You know, he's doing a lot of things. He has his own clothing line. He is trying different business ventures. I'm sensing that he's going to be taking on, like he's going to be traveling. I feel like there's going to be dealing with two different businesses. I feel like there's going to be something towards the coast, like the East Coast, West Coast. It's going to be somewhere near the beach. I feel like something is going to be involving like seaweed or kale. There could be some sort of ingredient pertaining to that. I just sense like a lot of balance and harmony with him. He's not letting this beat him up. He's been moving on because he's focusing. He's stable enough where he has other distractions and people to keep him grounded. The Queen of Pentacles reverse, okay, this is going to be a Virgo, Taurus vibe. I'm sensing that he's a little bit salty, a little bit bitter, okay, because he's feeling insecure and unsure of himself, okay. It feels like for James at times he's with certain things he's doing some shadow work, but in other things he's doing only surface, just covering the band-aid, temporary working on problems, if that makes any sense. The Tower card here, Scorpio vibe, this is going to be a spiritual awakening. This is going to be unexpected, an unexpected surprise that's going to happen. I do want a little bit of a clarification because I do want to know a little bit of these things. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some clarification. I do want to know about the Two of Cups reverse. Whoops. Oh, hold on. Let me go ahead and mix these cards up for a moment. Okay. So why is the Two of Cups reverse for James Charles? Okay, I got the Six of Swords. Oh, okay. That Six of Swords is really when it followed by the Four of Swords. Okay, so it feels like he was tired of putting the relationship on hold. It could be that maybe James wanted to make the relationship public, or maybe the other person wanted to make the relationship public and he didn't feel comfortable. But with the Two of Cups, I just reverse. This is the feelings have clearly moved on because the swords, they're not about emotions. This is all logical. This is just a logical decision to move on. And this is a decision that's been made here with the Four of Swords reverse. Okay, so let's go ahead and get clarification. I want to know what the Page of Wands reverse is. So I have the Fool card and the Two of Swords there. Okay, so now as James moves forwards to new projects, being single again, and jumping into new business ventures, and he's making a lot of money, he's actually is getting pretty popular in the dating scene. He is starting to date a little bit better prospects, you know, now. People with clout, people that have substance that are on his level, if that makes any sense. But he's going to be afraid to pull the trigger with the Two of Swords here. Because this is a Libra vibe. This is putting on deflectors, not wanting to deal with the issues, not wanting to deal with the problems. And that's kind of part of the reason why I said that he's kind of putting a band-aid over this, is because instead of actually dealing with the emotions and doing some shadow work, because there's no it's like, oh, my reality came true, now I can move on. And instead of like really dealing with the emotions and processing it, so he's just kind of putting a band-aid over it, not wanting to deal with a problem. And that's how he is dealing with it. I want to know what the Tower card is. So what is the Tower card for James Charles? Why is the Tower card here? Oh, whoa. So I got the Queen of Wands reverse. Okay. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. This is very interesting. So there's going to be a Pisces. I don't know if he has Pisces in his chart or if he's dealing with this. There's got to be a strong Pisces here. So I got the Queen of Wands reverse. I have the Moon card. And I have the Hangman here. So there's going to be a strong Pisces. And this is all about deception. Okay? So this is somebody, Queen of Wands with the Moon card. Okay, this is somebody as a liar, a cheater, a manipulator. Okay? Now this could be an Aries. This could also be a Sagittarius as well with the Queen of Wands reverse. The Moon card is going to be Pisces, Scorpio here. He knows his intuition. He knows that something is not right. Somebody's not being honest. This could be somebody that's selling him out. Then they're going to be exposing him. I feel like this person is going to be using him. They're manipulating him, playing a game with him. I feel like this is somebody close to his team. You know, this is somebody that he works close with. This could be a friend, all right? But I feel like this is more like, I don't know if it's like an assistant or something like that. But somebody's not going to, there's dishonesty here. He should not be trusting this person. The Hangman, this is a decision that he needs to make. And again, this is the overall vibe. What it comes down to, the Pisces card. He has to make a decision. He has the choice to pull the trigger at any time. Okay, so that was a reading for James Charles. If that resonated, if you found the whole thing entertaining, whatever the case may be, make sure you comment down below. I like hearing feedback. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification button because I do go live and I do drop content quite a bit. So make sure you stick around. And if you'd like to book a personal tarot reading, in the description box below is a link to my Instagram channel. You can check out my pricing and you can DM me directly to book a reading. Thank you very much. Please stay safe, wash your hands, and mahalo.